Здорово. Привет, что зашел. Это уже 12-я часть прохождения Хогвартса. Мы погнали. Начинаем. Точнее, продолжаем. Так. Что мы по заданиям? Профестралов. Так, это маски, это Дирикола и большую пурпурную жабу Бомбарда. Погнали сюда.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
А, зима же, кстати. А, зима, точно. Листья сладкой мальвы. Мне их взять. Опять не понял, куда мне идти. А, тут они на скале, да? А куда пробраться? В обход?
Revelio.
Мгновенной тьмы.
I hope Rookwood knows what he's doing.
Ла-ла-ла-ла-ла-ла. Пам-пам-пам-пам-пам. Пиво выпить не хочу.
You can't keep your eyes off a pretty lass, you can't. Quit a flick of eye.
Tricus totalis.
Suppose it's worth a look.
I've had enough of
Someone messing about.
Better be a beast.
When you have a cloak like that, who can blame us not?
Protego! Is it you?
way.
Revelio.
А это нафига? Чтоб подняться куда-то, типа. А где тут что-то же было тут? Я ж видел желтый. А, вон. Э, о, э, о, э. Э, о, э.
I've been studying Salazar Slytherin's spellbook. Meet me in the Undercroft. I found something.
Да ёпта, тормози.
Revelio. I should investigate. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Levioso. Descendo. Levioso.
Хватит?
Everything's all right now. Revelio.
А где кто красный, не понимаю.
Levioso. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa. Incendio. Repulsor. Revelio. Confringo.
Нифига.
Revelio.
И тут нифига. Понятно. Ради какой-то вонючей мантии сбегал сюда. Так, а что за задание? Там 100% какое-то заклинание опять непростительное можно. Нет? Блин. Ну, следующее задание, короче. Пойду. Там должно быть что-то интересное. Известный. Известный. Что хрень? Шарфик. Тоже хрень. Бомбарда. О, Дирикол. А я уже на метле.
This place has seen better days.
Нифига себе, прикольно. А что это такое?
Don't waste time seeing anything.
I've never seen such a look of fear in your eyes. Eh? I should think an antidote.
Ладно,
Say you,
погнали.
Royland. Stop right there. Or I'll make you stop.
Бабочки, руководство. А, не пойду туда. Интересно, на этом быстрее летать? А я не могу, да? Южное болото.
Levioso. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Flipendo. Presto and
Еще?
Flipendo. Levioso.
Нет. Блин, вонючие топируйки. Но левел-то должен быть. Нет. Апнулся, но не апнулся. Так, это не то. Понятно.
Revelio. Levioso. Levioso. Assignment's all finished.
Ты-ты-ты-ты. А, не, все правильно, что я зашел. Звучит прикольно вот это. Двадцать, 38 левел максимально, типа. Здесь я вообще ничего не качал. Ну вот это вкачаем. Стелсы побольше проходить будем. Бомбарда. Ладно.
Excellent work today. Class dismissed.
Ugh. Can't say I'm terribly fond of all the dung in this class.
I take it you're ready to learn your new spell.
Да.
I completed your assignment, Professor. I'm ready to learn Bombarda now.
Бомбарда.
Now, this
ready to
spell
learn
comes with a
Bombarda
caveat.
now.
It should only be used when necessary. The exploding charm, as you might suspect, can hurt people. Use caution when casting it.
I will, Professor.
I will
Конечно.
hold you to that promise.
Да-да.
Now, you must be precise in your wand movements. We don't want you blowing your hand off. Go ahead. Nice and steady wand movements. Remember, the exploding
себе.
charm is highly volatile.
Бомбарда.
Well done. Now, let us put it into practice, shall we?
Осталось только трансформацию. И непростительный язык. Наверное, вместо Круцо
Go
поставлю, потому
ahead
что...
and try it on the pumpkins.
Bombarda!
Excellent wand work. Cast the spell just like that every time.
Нормально
Assured
вроде.
and in control.
Ну вот, бомбарда, наверное, топовое заклинание. Ну, в том плане, что сильное должно быть.
Revelio. Alohomora.
Alohomora. Alohomora. А ты что тут делаешь? Тебя ж тут не было, как ты попал?
Revelio.
Чё
What do we
нет?
have here? A demiguise.
О! На карте, по-моему, да?
Mine now, demiguise. Aloha Mora.
Алло, Мора. Тень. Так, а задание на какую букву? Ну, о, почта П, настройки, мапа, таланты. Ну, на G. Задание на G.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Revelio.
О, ну да, реально близко здесь. Крипта. Ну, перевели как-то немножко не так. Хотя... Ладно, пофиг.
You'll never believe what I've...
What did you discover in the spellbook we found in the scriptorium?
Salazar Slytherin's spellbook was a little difficult to interpret, but fascinating. Evidently, he encouraged teaching dark magic at Hogwarts. Neither the Imperious Curse nor the Killing Curse was unforgivable during his time. He believed students should be prepared to use dark magic when necessary, not to fear it. That's why we had to use Crucio to gain access to the scriptorium. He didn't want his knowledge shared with anyone who was afraid of the power of dark magic.
I know we had to do it to open the scriptorium, but it's not something I'd want to repeat.
And I'm glad we did it, because in the spellbook I also found something else. References to a lost relic, which, from what I can tell, grants the holder the power to reverse dark magic curses.
And you think this relic might be able to save Anne?
Precisely. I plan to
Precisely.
search for this relic, but I don't think we should tell anyone. Especially Ominous. He wouldn't understand.
Да,
I
мы
see
можно
no
не...
reason to involve Ominous.
I'm glad you agree. When I know more, I shall send an owl.
А, все?
And don't feel sorry for Ominous. Keeping this to ourselves for now is for his own good.
I'll decide what's for my own good.
Ominous, we were just about to get some air. Care to join?
You're a liar, Sebastian. I heard everything. You swore you'd never engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
No, I didn't. I said I understood you wanting that. I'd never swear to give up on finding a cure for Anne.
You don't know when to stop, do you?
I know when not to stop. Leave this
Confringo!
alone. I'll be on my way.
Bombarda!
А это сейчас будет
I'm
предлагать
not letting this go.
его остановить.
Ominous, Sebastian meant well.
I know what I heard. You knew I wouldn't agree with this. Going after that relic is not a good idea. Sebastian doesn't even realize it, but he's as irresponsible and reckless now as his parents were years ago. It's why they died.
Ну, что
I knew his parents died, but I never heard what happened.
Mr. and Mrs. Sallow were professors, spent nearly every waking moment in the cellar library, noses buried in books. Anne and Sebastian were upstairs when it happened. They heard a sudden crash and ran downstairs, but it was too late. Their parents had crumpled to the floor. A defect with the lamp in the cellar caused the room to fill with an undetectable toxin. Sebastian and Anne were helpless. They had no magic yet.
What a horrible story.
It is.
Как-то странно.
That's why I can't understand Sebastian's recklessness. I've practically lost Anne. I cannot lose Sebastian too. Please avoid anything to do with that spellbook.
Those references in the book seem promising.
Everything to do with Salazar Slytherin seems promising until it's too late. I hope Sebastian pursues this no further, but if you think he might, please let me know. It would mean a lot.
Ну да, не, ну логично, чтобы мы типа вместе это делали, так больше шансов и выжить, и чтобы добиться успеха, по крайней мере. Разве нет? Ну, в любом случае, я ему буду помогать, типа, я же main hero in this game.
Have a moment, and please come and talk to Deke.
Маска из психиатрической лечебницы. Ну-ка, ну-ка. Круче, чем это? Чем? Так, перо болтрушайки. А, мех пушишки есть. О, перо дирикола, я же поймал его. Ой. Так, пойдем их сейчас выпустим. Целых 3 штуки. Отлично.
Spare a moment. Deke has an idea
Так,
to
а
share.
там нужно... Болтрушайка, вот точно. Вот она.
Reparo.
Ой, какой репара. Так, отлично. У меня одна болтрушайка, наверное, да? Ладно, тогда ставим. Эх, лунтеленка. Ну тут слабовато. Вот это все. Жмыра. Жмыра у меня нет. Перо фупера и мех лунтеленка. Лунтеленок у меня тоже есть. И вупер. Вупер, по-моему, тоже. Так. Лунтеленок. Вот он. А нет, вуфпера у меня нет. Ладно.
When you have a moment, please come and talk to Deke.
Я понял, братишка. Есть. И шляпа не прокачана еще. Хотя бы для шляпы что надо? Перо болтрушайки. Пока нету, только 2. Ладно, го с Диком попозарим.
Hello, Deke. You wanted to talk to me?
Indeed. Deke thought you might want to learn how to build a breeding pen so that you can breed beasts.
That sounds like a very good idea.
Rescuing and breeding beasts go hand in hand. Young beasts are particularly vulnerable to poachers. Breeding beasts here in the room will allow us to keep the younger ones safe.
I see. What do I need to do?
First, bring a pair of beasts to the room, one male, one female. Deke suggests rescuing thestrals, as they're at great risk from poachers. Noble creatures, but their relationship with death gives them a bad reputation. They're prized by poachers for their tail hairs.
I've seen thestrals before, but where would I find a pair of them nearby?
Deke has seen some wild thestrals not too far from the Hogwarts grounds. Then you'll need to purchase a spellcraft for the pen from Tomes and Scrolls and gather the materials it requires. Once you've rescued the thestrals and you have the spellcraft, you come and find Deke.
Угу. Ты мне надавал заданий. Фолианты и свитки.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Revelio. Aloha Mora.
Hello, Homora.
Revelio.
I was wondering when I'd see you again.
Revelio.
Я уже там был, нет? А, там.
Levioso. Repulsor. Accio. Incendio. Glacius. Lumos. Reparo. Wingardium Leviosa.
Надо, наверное, почитать, кстати, в коллекции, как их открывать. А что это? Метлы? Нет. 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 Ты в Хогвартсе, сколько я еще всего не нашел.
Revelio. Protego.
А что еще есть? Ревелио, Протег.
Revelio. Lumos. Defendo. Flipendo. Bombarda. Arresto Momentum.
Я просто помню, что я как-то открывал один раз. А как? Этого, к сожалению, не помню.
Let's look at what we have, shall we? Nothing like finding just the right thing, is there? Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
Revelio.
А, второй этаж. Да все, он мне не нужен, к сожалению. А тут же нельзя летать. Здесь где-то была, где это...
Revelio. Accio.
New instruments are expensive, you know.
Revelio.
Rather exotic snake contraption.
Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Revelio.
Так, а где эта кабанья голова? Вот. Где-то здесь был по пути, вот здесь.
Revelio.
Ну вот, кабанья голова.
Revelio. Aloha Mora.
Помню, что была, а где точно не могу вспомнить. Потому что я ее собрал уже. Может быть, и собрал. По-моему, нет, не забирал еще.
Revelio. Revelio.
Ну там же не может быть пусто.
Aloha Mora. Revelio.
Ну, что-то прикольное. Понял.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade. Revelio. Reparo. Confringo. Aloha Mora. What do we have here? The demiguise.
О, ну. Что нажимаю?
Mine now, demiguise.
еще нельзя здесь летать. Ну, тут уже можно будет.
These
Там
rocks
будут.
have seen better days.
О, это что такое?
It's like a place right out of a storybook.
Hogsmeade, here I come. А, это болото тоже. Поэтому цвет так называется. Так, стоп, а там что было? А, это смертельно печально известный враг, наверное. Так, я где? В прошлый раз здесь, ну не здесь, а это был тролль. Сейчас кто? А, это геройка, понятно. Не, я не буду ее с ней драться.
Revelio.
Не, спасибо, я откажусь. Это торгаш.
Expelliarmus. Bombarda. Defender. Confringo. Levioso. Descender. Oh, here's a pleasant surprise.
Ох. У меня нечем, нет мольвы. А во.
Levioso.
Поймал.
Professor Howell will never believe this. Revelio.
Так. Окей, кого я спас? Это типа самка? Это была самка.
Levioso. No need to be difficult. I mean you no harm. Descender. Accio.
Не работает.
Revelio.
See myself doing this sort of thing forever though. Fancy I'll have my own operation worked out one day. People work for me.
Bombarda. Revelio.
Все? Ну что там, фестралы пригнали, нет?
Descendo. Expelliarmus. Descendo. Accio. Levioso. Accio. Levioso. Accio. Levioso.
Да елки-палки, ну что за... Как сделать, чтобы они сюда прилетели? Я же не могу использовать заклинания на этом.
Revelio. Levioso.
Поймал. Наконец-то.
Now we can conjure a breeding pen in the run. Best get back to Deke with the Thestral.
Пропал весь текст. Что это такое? О, появился. Мех и жмыра. Отлично. Мех жмыра.
I've rescued the Thestrals and bought the spellcraft for the pen.
Excellent. Now, to breed your Thestrals, simply release them into the same vivarium in which you conjure the pen. Then use the pen to start the process. come and see Deke when you're finished.
I shall. I wonder where I should conjure their pen.
О, еще один. Прикольно, но это чтобы все поместились. Свомп. Свомп это что? Правильно.
Deke never grows tired of the room's surprises. We now have the perfect place for those
Болотышчу.
thestrals. Please let Deke know once you've bred them.
Угу. Здесь написано, что это? Написано, просто сад.
Settle yourself. I mean you no harm.
Или что же фестрал? И тут есть проход. А, есть. Ну все, тогда отлично. Вот типа такое болото. А, сначала надо это же сделать. Этот. Короче, это какая-то хрень. Все? А вот, типа, маленький фестральчик. Все. Я же сделал, ну елки-палки. Надо было не другую выбрать. Ладно. Ой. Это...
Oh, nice to see you, my young friend.
Perhaps I shall scout around. Something to poach. Now, where did I set my traps? Was it lower Hogwarts?
Totalis. Descender. Here's one of those tables Professor Shaw mentioned.
А сейчас что? Там пауки вонючие. Понятно. Ну, день. Просто, ну, тупо какой-то обман.
Knowing a meat, he's likely studied here.
Ау. О.
Is Highwing all right? Natty told me what the two of you did.
Highwing's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from it.
You said you had news about the poachers, and that some of it had to do with me.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hogshead, and did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight? Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack?
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help, especially after what you did for Highwing. Does the name Horntail Hall mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not. Why? What is it?
The poachers' best kept secret, apparently. The name came up twice, but they never went into detail. I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making, at the expense of innocent creatures, undoubtedly. The poachers spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues as to what they're doing. If you ever meet my gran, this trip never happened.
Not to worry, Poppy. If I ever meet your gran, I shall not speak a word of this.
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highwing, but she knows how I feel about the poachers. I think she worries I'll do something ill-advised.
What's happening for that idea?
This way.
Погнали. Ни хрена нет. Кисель.
A centaur. Tread carefully.
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
He was certainly a charmer.
That could have gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious.
Угу. Куда мы бежим вообще? Что по кругу оббегаем?
That's the third time I've seen a dugbog behave that violently.
It seems that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual lately.
I've noticed that too. It's almost like there's something in the water. This is odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure, but look around. If the poachers were here, perhaps we can find out why.
Revelio. Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when they left? Pelts. Poor beasts. Still smoking. They can't have been gone long.
Декорированы кобальтового цвета.
This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about it.
Anything interesting?
Poachers were here. All sorts of evidence. But I found something else. It's goblin made.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. Merlin only knows what's going on here. I don't have a good feeling about this. How do goblin and poacher interests align?
Look, down there.
Так, перерыв. 2 секундочки. Все, погнали.
No creatures though. So what are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
They won't be happy to see us. Should we use disillusionment? Or perhaps a less discreet approach?
Hard to say from up here. Let's get a better lay of the land.
Оп, сохранилось.
They come after me, they'll rest in 10 graves.
What tell us?
I heard something.
I've heard centaurs quieter than you. Now, you want to leave it at least a week before you go poking about the tracks of a streeler.
Just don't tell us.
Stop smouldering. But then, you can find some good...
Revelio.
Yes, you can. I had a real gem in it. Amethyst, I reckon.
Мост
Merlin,
раскидал.
you'd think they were guarding the Minister for Magic himself. What is going on here?
Only one way to find out.
Нифига себе, тут карет. Денежки, денежки. 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 Что, денежки? Есть сколько денежек?
What in Merlin's name?
Дракон.
Are those dragons?
It's a dragon fighting ring. This is Horntail Hall.
The name makes sense now, and the secrecy.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets and spreading the word, given how crowded it is here. How could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every right to be disgusted with wizard kind. There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only 2 dragons. We should take advantage of most eyes being in the fight and look around. But be discreet. You especially can't afford to be spotted.
That's it. I bet it's the word.
I could swear there's something. Don't know what Victor was thinking, striking a bargain with. Just don't tell us.
Так, все. Кто отвлекается? Почему отвлекается? Что происходит? Ну, что сложного играть просто? Надо куда-то отвлекаться сразу. Ну, что это такое? Серьезный подход.
Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking? Will they join us?
Ah, they say we go too far. The violence isn't gonna get us what we want. I say, if every last wood...
Focus totalis.
Did you hear those goblins? Ramrock and the poachers must be working together.
Да.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
What's going on down there?
Они пытаются дракона, что ли? Расхреначить его.
They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite the fight.
Not a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her out, shall we? Look, they've got a dragon egg. Hebridean from the looks of it. We can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for it.
Hello, Hamora. All right, I have the egg.
Ready. The element of surprise will only buy us a few seconds.
Let's make them count.
Careful! Ramrock will want his dragon intact!
Show yourself.
Don't think you'll get it out of here.
Nothing more than nothing.
Levioso! Council of View! Would you like to put you down?
Если нажал. А, я не сдох.
Levioso! Levioso! You like the game? Levioso! Council of View! Levioso!
Arresto momentum. Expelliarmus. Gringo. Levioso. Descendo. Revelio.
You're the one we're looking for, and you brought a friend. Let's play Predator and Prey, shall we?
Shall we finish?
Incendio.
Most of you. I'd say a little pruning is in order.
Let's get this over with.
Listen,
бы перерывчик на секундочку, да тут ничего нормального не появилось.
This may have been a bad idea.
I suppose we'll find out.
This way.
Жестко.
That was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins, and definitely not the fighting ring. The last thing I planned on was a dragon egg. And the poachers saw us, which cannot be good.
Since the dragon we freed flew off, does that mean we get to keep the egg?
I'd much rather we have it than the poachers, at least for now. But I don't think we should keep it indefinitely. It'll be hard hiding something like this from Professor Weasley for long.
We aren't helping ourselves standing here. Let's get to safety. We can sort this out later.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. And right now, we're it. Be careful, won't you? I shall see you back at the castle.
Угу. И как она исчезнет? Просто уйдет, типа, пешком. Да?
Revelio.
It's time you learned the transformation spell. After you've completed the required tasks, which I'm certain will prove useful in finishing your field guide, attend my class to learn the new spell. Afterwards, we will discuss your progress thus far in the term.
Угу. Еще будут какие задания? А все? Еще не прошло. Ну, ладно, тогда потом. Какой левел? 26 или мне показалось? А, 20. Темная гавань. Ну как туда попасть? А вот, наверное, здесь.
Revelio. The Grey Lady. I'd say hello, but she doesn't seem particularly social. Levioso.
Кого? Все, дошло.
So this is the underground harbor.
И как туда попасть из внутреннего двора виадука? Здесь типа.
Revelio.
Может, недалеко, пойду пешком. Да я уже открывал.
Revelio. Lumos.
Ну и не надо.
Revelio.
Старейший библиотекарь.
What Professor Weasley asked me to find should be around here somewhere.
Looking for the book Intermediate Transfiguration.
Professor Weasley asked me to, get something from that book. May I have it?
Did she now? I'll give you this book if you humor me by answering a few questions from my quiz.
Quiz?
Some people call bits of knowledge trivia. I would argue that no knowledge is trivial. Hence, I have created a small quiz, just for fun, focusing mainly on the lore of the wizarding world. None of the other students will try it, no matter how many times I ask. They all say they have enough with schoolwork. Ugh, they don't value knowledge the way I do. Surely you're interested. I'll even start you off with a few of my easiest questions.
If that's the only way I can convince you to give me that book, then let's get it over with.
Splendid! Just a few questions, and then I'll hand over this
Ну
book.
давай.
Let us begin.
Давай.
Before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was used in a game of Quidditch?
Понятия не имею, если Аджери, Сниджет и Змея Шейка. Ну, вряд ли. Сниджет. Вот так.
The Golden Snuggery.
No. Incorrect. The answer was the golden snidget. The snidget was first introduced to Quidditch in 1269 by a wizard named Barbarous Bragg. Sadly, they're thought to be extinct. Next question.
Давай.
Which potion is commonly referred to as liquid luck?
Liquid Luck? Вот это, наверное.
Felix Felicis.
Well done.
Отлично.
Since it makes the drinker temporarily lucky, Felix Felicis is a banned substance in all organized competitions. The tale of the three brothers involves which magical artifact?
О, ну это я знаю.
The Deathly Hallows.
Correct. According to Beedle the Bard, the Deathly Hallows consists of the Elder Wand, the Resurrection Stone, and the Cloak of Invisibility. Which ball in Quidditch is the largest?
Waffle.
The Quaffle.
That's right. When a chaser throws the quaffle through one of 3 hoops in a Quidditch match, their team is awarded 10 points.
Да, это
True
я тоже
or
знаю.
false? Polyjuice potion allows the drinker to change species.
Породное зелье того. Верно.
True.
Actually, the answer was false. While Polyjuice potion can be used to change things such as age or race, it cannot be used to change species. Well, I suppose this has gone on long enough. I'll put the book back on the pedestal now. If you're inclined to test your knowledge again, I have plenty more questions I could ask you. And I
Okay.
won't be giving you any more easy questions either. The next ones will be more difficult.
Давай, похуй.
I'd like to answer more questions.
What governmental body directly preceded the Ministry of Magic?
The Order of Merlin.
No, that's incorrect. The answer was the Wizards' Council. The Wizards' Council disbanded in 1707 after the creation of the International Statute of Wizarding Secrecy, which required a more structured government to support its enforcement. Which dragon breed is the smallest?
О, ну это точно я не знаю. Украинский железнобрюх.
The Ukrainian Iron Belly.
No, I'm sorry.
Нет.
But the answer was the Peruvian viper tooth. Though the viper tooth is the smallest breed, averaging at around 15 feet in length, it is also the fastest breed and feared for its venomous fangs. Who founded the village of Hogsmeade?
Quincy Hawk.
Quincy Hogg.
No, the answer was Hengist of Woodcroft. It is believed that Hengist used the 3 broomsticks inn as his home. The hide behind was accidentally created by crossbreeding a ghoul with what other magical creature?
Пырь и... О, Тимми Маска.
guys.
Yes! While the hide behind has the power of invisibility, those who have seen it have described it as a tall, thin monkey with silver hair. What is the only spell known to repel a letherfold?
Смекрута. Смеркута. Наверное,
The
Патронус.
Patronus Charm.
Well done. The only known survivor of a letherfold attack was a wizard named Flavius Belby, who was on holiday in Papua New Guinea at the time. Who published the law of elemental transfiguration?
Гэм. Анджелина Орпингтон, Олаверна до Монро. Вот это.
Laverne de Montmorency.
De
That's
Montmorency.
incorrect. The answer I was looking for was Gamp. One of the principal exceptions to Gamp's law is that food cannot be conjured, though it can be summoned. What does the Hogwarts motto translate to?
Knowledge is the real magic.
No. The answer was, never tickle a sleeping dragon. In Latin, the Hogwarts motto is Draco dormiens numquam titilandus. Which magical creature is the only one known to produce eggs through its mouth?
Implamba.
The Ashwinder.
That's incorrect. The correct answer was the rune's paw. According to Parselmouths, each of the rune's paw's 3 heads serves a different function. The left head is the planner, the middle is the dreamer,
когда вопросы
and the right
закончатся?
is the critic. Where is Ilvermorny School?
Ильвермони.
Mount Greylock.
Well done! What is the most powerful
Народное зелье.
Elixir to induce
Неправильно, точно.
Incorrect. The Amatentra smells different. Are you interested in continuing on to...
I don't have time for another quiz at the moment.
That's fine.
Все окей.
I put the book back on the pedestal for you.
Revelio ought to make quick work of this. Professor Weasley's tasks are complete. I should attend Transfiguration.
My mother would like to speak with me. I believe she has learned about some of what we've been up to. I'm hoping she may be easier on me if you are there.
Lumos.
May finally be safe since we rescued the dragon from Horntail Hall.
Я уже подумал, не попал. Так. Все, да, надо было просто подождать. Понятно. В течение дня. Oaksmith, here I come.
I should let Deke know about the newborn Thestral. Hello, Deke. You'll be pleased to know that a little Thestral was born.
How wonderful to have more Thestrals in our world. Such misunderstood beasts.
I'm sorry that we can both see Thestrals, Deke.
Deke is privileged to see such majestic beasts, but sometimes wishes Deke couldn't. Deke is to blame.
What do you mean, to blame?
Years ago, Deke's master ordered Deke to help him capture a phoenix, the rarest of all beasts, that Master had spotted high on a cliff. The phoenix was the most beautiful beast Deke had ever seen. Deke begged Master to leave her be. When Deke hesitated to climb up the cliff as ordered, Deke had to punish himself As Deke punished himself, Master grew angrier and angrier, and in his frustration cast at the regal bird. Deke suspects the phoenix was protecting eggs when it swooped down in fear and fury. Before Deke could reach him, Master fell from the cliff. Deke stayed on that cliffside for days, punishing himself, before Tobbs found him.
It sounds to me as if your master got what he deserved.
Deke never wanted anyone to get hurt. Not the phoenix, not Tobbs, and not even Master. Deke often wonders what became of that phoenix. Deke feels fortunate to be at Hogwarts now, helping you rescue beasts. Perhaps Deke can make amends for what came before.
Чем оно обновлено? Что они были недоступны? Ну ладно. Ну ладно, ну ладно, ну ладно, не-не.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Settle down. Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master.
Чё они такие радостные?
But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do. Beautifully done.
Так вот, наверное, лучше, потому что эту хрень я использую только. Вот тут будет.
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor?
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed. And frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
Thank you, Professor. The extra assignments have been helpful.
As I suspected they would be. Now, it seems you've been making good use of the opportunities presented by your field guide. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success. I've heard that you can brew an impressive Edurus potion. Hopefully, you won't need it anytime soon, but it is a valuable potion to have when it is needed.
Thank you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the rumors of your extracurricular activities. Was your extended conversation with Mr. Ollivander after you'd obtained your wand, or subsequent search of the owlery, connected in any way to Professor Fig?
Нет.
Not at all. I enjoy talking to Mr. Ollivander. I'm fascinated by wand lore, and I'd never visited the owlery. Bit of a mess.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and field guide are designed to educate you thoroughly. It'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWLs.
OWL.
I'll provide a final assessment at that time to ensure that you're ready for your exams. Until then, well done. You are dismissed.
Dismissed. Все? Все? А?
Meet me at the Overlook, just north of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll explain.
Фига, он перезаряжается долго.
My plan with the helmet failed, but I have another idea. I think we may be able to find what we need at a goblin mine south of Hogwarts. Meet me there, and bring someone who speaks gobbledygook.
Гоблин-дегук. Чё там в снаряжении? Хрень можно выкинуть. Хрень можно выкинуть. Все, да. Здесь что? Задание. Что-то на гобледуке. Бельведер. Ну давай вот это.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
So frustrating.
So frustrating.
You wanted to speak with me, Mother?
I had hoped to speak with you alone, Natsai.
Your message mentioned your concern about an unusual creature that was spotted in the woods near Hogsmeade. That could have been anything.
You know what it was, Natsai.
I am allowed to leave the castle. I am always careful, Mother.
Careful? Officer Singer disagrees. She sent me an owl telling me that you have been trying to collect evidence of some kind against dark wizards. She berated me for not keeping a closer eye on you, and she is right. I do not want you visiting Hogsmeade for the near future.
But Mother!
But
My little gazelle, you are well-intentioned, but you must not meddle in the affairs of dangerous people.
If someone had meddled in Matabeleland, Father would still be with us.
I must get to class. Perhaps your friend can get you to listen to reason.
So frustrating.
So frustrating.
She never listens to me.
She called you her little gazelle. Is that a term of endearment where you're from?
It is specific to me. I am the unusual creature in Hogsmeade she mentioned. Self-transfiguration is not taught at Hogwarts, so I am gently discouraged from practicing it. However, I am an animagus. And it is in my gazelle form that I have been able to wander the Highlands rather freely until now, much to my mother's chagrin. That is how I managed to spy on Rookwood and Harlow.
How does it feel to transform into an animal?
Well, the first time it can be a bit unnerving. I felt a kind of searing pain and a strong double heartbeat. But it gets easier the more you do it. I no longer feel any pain, and I must say, I find a sense of comfort in the double heartbeat. And I love being able to view the world from a different perspective.
Прикольно.
Can you choose what form your animagus will take?
Oh no, a person's animagus form is determined by their personality. My mother is convinced that my form is a gazelle because I adapt well to any situation. I believe it is because I can sense danger and keep my wits about me.
Now the nickname makes sense. What an extraordinary ability to have.
Ну да, прикольно.
I love transforming, but Mother is less enthusiastic about it. She says that no creature, especially one as rare as a gazelle, should be bounding about where poaching has become so prevalent. She claims that she has foreseen tragedy befall me in my gazelle form. But she has used her sight to control me too many times. I no longer believe it.
She's concerned for your safety. It may be best for you to stay away from Hogsmeade for now.
That may be safe, but I do not believe that it would be best. Do you? You could have fled the moment you discovered that Rookwood, Harlow, and Randrock were after you, but you did not. I choose to act as you have. I must deal with Rookwood and Harlow, not hide from them. My mother cannot know where I am all the time. Thank you for being here during that rather awkward conversation.
Экспы хоть дадут? Чё?
Revelio.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade? Revelio. Expelliarmus. Bombarda. Accio. Lumos. Revelio.
А что вот с ней сделать надо? Починить, типа? Вряд ли.
Reparo. Revelio. 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 Lumos.
Down with Phineas, that jealous black.
Revelio. Revelio.
Да блин.
Accio. Confringo.
You shall hold that wand still.
Не базарь.
Confringo. Descendo. Revelio.
Ничего такого тут нету, да?
Anne is getting worse. If there is any chance that the relic from Slytherin's spellbook can help her, I must find it. I'm requesting your help. Meet me outside of Feldcroft, near the catacomb.
Еще одно задание? О, Империю. Все, сейчас погоним. После этого здания погоним Империю изучать.
Over here.
This is a change of pace from our last outing.
Don't remind me. The thought of that tent still makes my blood boil. I've been thinking about those poor dragons in the fighting ring. The collars they were wearing, they appeared to be goblin silver. I think a collar is precisely what we found at that poacher camp. I've never known poachers to use anything like that before.
The dragon that attacked my carriage was wearing a collar, and Professor Fig was genuinely baffled by its behavior.
That attack always did strike me as a little strange, seemingly coming out of nowhere. Surely you aren't suggesting that the collars somehow control the poor creatures?
Exactly.
Merlin, I don't think the dragon we set free was wearing a collar, but we should check. And if we can find her, we can return her egg.
That's a good idea. We need to see this through.
I'll start looking into it right away. There was something else that I wanted to discuss with you.
Ну давай.
I didn't want to press it before. It seems I may have caused you more trouble with Victor Rookwood. Why is he after you?
Rookwood is working with Ranrock, and Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts. Fig had a portkey that led us there after the dragon attack. It's a bit of a long story, and Fig had asked that I not speak of it yet.
Goodness. Well, that certainly helps to shed light on what we saw at the tent. Don't worry, I'll guard your secret as if it were my own. I shan't press for more details. In fact, I should probably be going. I'd like to track that dragon down as soon as I can. I'll let you know when I have news of her location.
Ну, короче, она когда узнает, тогда мне наберет. Ну что ж, на этом, получается, 11 серия закончится. Сразу начинается следующая, уже 13-я. Вот туда заходи, нажимай на следующую серию, наслаждайся. Пока.